Hi, welcome back. My name is Rachel and welcome to Vlogmas. So today I'm going to be doing like a blind reaction, first impressions, and then the next time you'll see me will be an educated review of the newest Kayali launch as of the time of this video, which is the Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli. So on Huda's website under Kayali, it is described as Vanilla 28's bougie older sister. Powerful, intense, rich AF. This scent is supposed to be seductively irresistible. Kayali has been writing the main notes, not all of them, on the back of the bottles. However, on the older bottles, it doesn't have it. And on the mini bottles, it doesn't have it, the 10 mLs. But it does have it on the back of the box. And it does say Vanilla Sir Absolute, Golden Rum, Creme Brulee, Brown Sugar, Royal Oud, and Sugared Patchouli. I purchased this 10 ml vial on Huda's website the minute that it launched for $25. It was not included in their Black Friday sale because it was a new launch. I do have to say this came super quickly and it was packaged beautifully. This is the packaging that it was wrapped in inside of the box. I just wanted to point out one thing. On the box and the bottle, like this says Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli. I don't know if you can see that, 64. For example, this is the Vanilla 28. Number isn't the order of the fragrance. It's actually how many times they had to go back to the kitchen and change the recipe up a little bit. This is the one that took her the most tries at 64 times in the lab. So I'm going to read you the notes directly off of my notes here because I'll never remember this. For the opening, we're supposed to have a warm vanilla orchid and creamy jasmine with golden rum. In the heart, vanilla infusion, Vanilla Star Absolute, and creme brulee with nuances of almond tobacco and caramel from the tonka bean, as well as spicy rose bouquet. In the dry down, we get smoky leather, earthy, woody, and camphorous facets, sugared patchouli, brown sugar, amber, and royal oud. I just wanted to point out that on the 50 ml bottle, so this comes in a 10, a 50, and a 100 ml. And on the 50 and the 100 ml, the bottle's different. I'll insert a picture of the bottle here. I think the packaging on this bottle is absolutely stunning, and I'm a little disappointed that the mini didn't have that, but in her advertising it didn't either, so it wasn't like I was misled. I've heard a lot of people say that they're upset that the diamond cap isn't diamond on the 50 and 100 ml. It's gold as well, but I really like that. I think it's cute and it adds to the ambience of the whole thing, the whole experience. So for those who like to see the juice inside of the bottle, even though the bottle is completely gold, it's not fully opaque, so you can see how much liquid you have in there. I know I like to know how much I have left. In my opinion, Mona has done a fantastic job from head to toe with Kayali fragrances. I'm pretty new to her fragrances. I do have Vanilla 28, Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper, and Eden Juicy Apple. And I'm so happy to add this to my collection. I've heard many people say that this, however, is not a safe blind buy, so I did only purchase the 10 ml bottle. And I do have to say she sucked me in with the advertising. She did such a fantastic job. It's just so intriguing, and I love Vanilla 28 so much. I know a lot of people say, oh, it's overhyped. It is not. It is a beautiful vanilla fragrance, and there's just something in it. Like, you know that smell you get with, like, when you open pure vanilla extract when you're cooking? Like that, I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like an alcohol-y smell. I get that in Vanilla 28 and I love it. Another thing I think is really intriguing is that Mona does have oud in some of her fragrances, and that can be very intimidating for a lot of North Americans because it's not a fragrance element or a scent profile that's put into a lot of the perfumes that we have here, or that we see here. It is very common in Middle Eastern countries, and I think it's kind of cool because it's like she doesn't go overkill on the oud, but just enough to where you can dip your toes into a whole new world of scent profile. And I think oud also is a way to add longevity to fragrances, like the moment we've been waiting for. I'll quit jibber jabbering. I've held off. You guys don't know how hard this is. I've held off on spraying this, and I've wanted to smell it so bad. I've had it in my hot little hands all day. It's not spraying. There we go. I'm so nervous. I'm afraid I'm not gonna like it. Okay. I'm getting rum, kind of like a medicinal smell, which I think that oud, I don't know a lot about oud, but I think oud is often described as like kind of medicinal smelling. I'm getting the smoky vibe. It smells a little bit like incense, but that's not listed as a note. I'm not getting vanilla at all yet. I like it. I think it leans masculine. I think it's very unique. I definitely do not have anything like this in my collection. I'm so excited. It is so unique smelling, but in a good way, in the best way possible. I'm gonna spray it on my skin now and see. Now that I know it's not gonna choke me out, and it's got sprayer on there. I smell wood. I smell wood. This is such a complex fragrance. It's no wonder that people are torn on this one. First impressions are actually really good. I think this is one that I wouldn't be able to wear in the summer because it does seem like it would be cloying. And there's something else. It must be the tobacco. I smell the tobacco. I feel like Willy Wonka, like in the chocolate factory when she eats the, was it the bubble gum, and she's like, I can taste the roast beef. Okay, now it's this, now it's that. Like, that's what I feel like with this.
It's tomato soup. Hey, the second course is coming up. Roast beef and a baked potato.
I'm such a nerd. I'm like so excited. I do smell the tobacco. Tobacco and rum. I smell like a rich older woman that hangs out in the clubhouse with her husband. I don't know if that sounds like a good thing or a bad thing, but it's good. I really like it. Okay, I'm so excited to play with this a little bit more. I'll be back because I do want to wear this out, get several opinions, and kind of do wear test and see if I end up hating it, because I think it could be very strong. It could be one that kind of chokes you out after a while, but I do want to play with it a little bit more and not just leave you hanging with the first impressions. But yeah, so far I'm like, love it. I'm so excited. I'm such a dork. All right, love you guys, and I'll see you right now. Hey you. Yeah, you. Right now you're about halfway through the video, and I hope you're really liking what you see. If you do, you could really help me out by either subscribing to the channel. If you're not ready to make that kind of commitment, if we're like not on that, we're like on first date level, we're only on first base with the YouTube community, then just go ahead and hit that like button, hit that dislike button, leave me a comment. Everything you do helps your girl out. All right, love you guys. Back to the video. Hey guys, I just wanted to stop in and do a little update. I am loving this so much. This is definitely not a safe blind buy. And but bear with me, wait for the dry down. I'm talking like 30 minutes later. Smell your wrist and you're gonna get because everybody's like, oh, it's not a gourmand, and it isn't in the opening, probably not even in the heart, but like once that dries down, it's got the most unique but beautiful and like sugary gourmand vanilla. I just can't get enough of this. But like I said, it is not a safe blonde buy. And I think if you're wanting to dip your toe into ouds, girl, this is for you. Also, she's big on layering. Like all of her perfumes are supposed to be able to be, not all of them, but they all can be layered with different fragrances. And I'm so mad at myself because I threw the boxes out and it had the layering combinations, like the best layering combinations on them, but I'm sure I can find it on the website. But Vanilla 28 is one of those. So I've been wearing this for a few days now to test it out for you guys. But I have layered it accidentally with this sweet diamond pink pepper, and it wasn't bad. It was good. And also I really want to try it with the vanilla because I think that'll bring that sweetness just like one level higher, like chef's kiss. All right, back to it. Hey friends, I just wanted to do an update on the vanilla Royale sugared patchouli that I've been testing out for you guys. I have been mixing it with the Vanilla 28, and I think this is a win situation, especially because this is a very unique, not a safe blind buy, but I love this. For a sweeter scent though, and to be more palatable for some people who, I don't know, aren't as into fragrance or are sensitive, I think pairing it with this really helps, and it helps to bring out that sweetness. So delicious. Going to try one more day of wearing this and pairing this and see before I give like my final review and get the video posted for you guys. But I'm trying to find, I had an almond, hold on. I have this whipped almond eau de parfum number 14, and it's just from Target. And these are made to be layered. It's like Mixbar, I think, or Mixology or something like that. But a pair with this tomorrow and maybe another day, 2 days or so, and see how we do. And then I'll give you my final update. I'm so excited. Love you guys. Bye. All right, guys, just wanted to share my final thoughts after testing the Kayali Vanilla Royale Sugar Patchouli out. And I have to tell you, this one is a win for me, as you can see already based on the dent that's in there. This was released as a limited edition, and I do think I like it enough to maybe ask for a bottle for Christmas, but I'm not sure because by then I don't know if I'm going to be wanting to move on to something else to try for you guys. I'm going to save my coin or my husband's coin for that. But I really do love it that much that I think it's full body. I think it's a full body. I think it is full bottle worthy. That being said, there's a time and a place for everything, and there's a time and a place to wear this. This is not something that I would wear to work. This is like a nighttime, like sexy time fragrance. I wouldn't wear this around people who are sensitive. I probably wouldn't wear this to church. It is very strong and it can probably choke people out. I did have an experience where we were in the car for a prolonged period of time, and this was kind of choking me out, but I think because I was car sick, just like any kind of smell was getting to me. I tend to overspray, so that could be a potential problem. You do not need to overspray with this one. All right, now I want to talk about the pairings that I used with this, because all of her perfumes are meant to be or can be layered with other fragrances. Where the first layering combo was with Kayali's Vanilla 28, which is a definite win for me. I love this vanilla fragrance. I know it gets like a lot of mixed reviews. People are saying it's overhyped, but I really don't think it is. It's awesome. I give that one out of 5 stars. That pairing is 5 stars. Next, I paired it with the Skylar Vanilla Sky, and don't come for me, this is just my opinion. At first, I felt like it cheapened the fragrance of the Kayali, but then like as I wore it, as it dried down, it was very, very nice. So I would give this 3.5 stars. This one was a super big win for me, and it's the Amber Cherry. It's supposed to be a dupe for Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. I didn't like this when I first smelled it. It was in the summer though, but now that the weather's cool, oh, I can't get enough of that. And I think because both of these fragrances contain amber, I don't know if they went together like very well, but a very strong seductive scent. So I would give that probably 4 stars. Lastly, I mixed it with the Whipped Almond Eau de Parfum that I just got at Target, and this is a Mixbar, and these are meant to be layered as well. This was good. This was a win. I give it 4 stars. This was good. This to me has a little bit of a synthetic smell. Smells, you can tell it's not real like almond. It's not really giving like a real almond vibe. So it wasn't my absolute favorite, but I still loved it. So long story short, if you can get your nose on this, I suggest trying it out. It isn't going to be a crowd pleaser, that's for sure. And 2 years ago, I would have hated this. But I think after I've been smelling so many perfumes lately, ever like about 2 years ago, I started really getting into fragrance, and I just feel like I can appreciate all of the notes that go into it now, where before I was just like, whoa. No. Well, that's it for this one. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I see you tomorrow in Vlogmas. Love you guys. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Hey, smell this and tell me what you think.
Where at?
My wrist.
It's strong.
What's it smell like?
Roses?
You smell rose?
Why?
It has a rose note in it, but I can't smell it. I smell like tobacco. Does it smell like, what's his name, cigars?
Who's?
Your coach's?
No, it smells like rose.
Do you like it?
Yep.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you put it?
7.5.
7.5? Okay. I will. Smell this. Smell my wrist. What do you think? What does it smell like?
It stinks.
You don't like it?
Get the phone out of my face.
I need your review.
I don't.
You put it.
We have an incoming helicopter.
6.
Thanks. Maya, smell this. Do you like it? What does it smell like to you? Cherry? Huh. On a scale 1 to 10, where would you put it?
7.
Thanks, girly. Love you. Night. I need you to smell my wrist.
Last time someone said smell your wrist is Kramer because he had the beach smell. But I don't really want to smell it. Smells pretty good. Doesn't smell like a beach though.
What's it smell like? What do you smell?
Goodness.
Like what kind of smells?
I don't know, like a perfume type of smell. Kinda killing me a little bit.
It's strong?
A little bit. I get more of like a rose type of smell, if I'm being honest.
What do you think? What's that smell like to you? Do you like it? Does it smell good? Does it smell good? Does it smell better than Maya's toes?